I just finished seeing Deadpool 2. Was it just hype? Did it meet or exceed my expectation? Let's talk about it. Hello everyone. Welcome to my full movie review for Deadpool 2. Let me start out saying up front that this review contains spoilers. If you have not yet seen the movie, I would encourage you to delay watching my review till you have the opportunity to see it. You still here? Okay. Before I begin my review, for those of you that did not see the final trailer for this movie, let's quickly revisit it.
We're getting close. You all know the drill. Intercept the convoy. Watch out for Cable. Hit it! There's this kid. He's in trouble.
Move or die.
Pump the hate brakes, Thanos.
I ain't letting Cable get to him. But I can't do this alone. I need backup. We're gonna form a super duper fucking group.
It's time to get back on LinkedIn.
Meet Bedlam.
My name's Shatterstar.
Domino, I'm Lucky.
Luck isn't a superpower.
It's certainly not very cinematic.
Yes, it is.
Let's meet in the middle and say no, it isn't. Fuck it. It's showtime.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been waiting for days.
You're no fucking hero. You're just a clown. Dressed up as a sex toy. So dark. You sure you're not from the DC universe? Bring it on, One-Eyed Willie.
Ooh! Yeah! Your bullets. They're really fast.
And last but not least, Peter.
Any power you want to tell us about?
I don't have one. I just saw the ad.
You're in.
After the events of DP1, we find our anti-hero continuing his wisecracking mercenary quest in hunting down bad guys. The situation then gets crazy when death itself comes knocking at his apartment door. Faced with the consequences of blaming himself for personal tragedy, he must make a choice of forever being a basket case or finding a purpose for living. We go along for the ride as Deadpool experiences issues dealing with extended family love and the value of giving someone a second chance to make things right. My first impression for this movie is, wow. If you love DP1, you will also love DP2. The storyline is very good, which focuses on family. The action within this film rivals DP1. Just to see the interaction between the X-Force teammates is refreshing. This film showed a lot more emotions and makes you care for the characters. The star of the film is the one and only Deadpool, played by Ryan Reynolds. In keeping with his character, Deadpool continues to break the fourth wall with insane jokes. Having a foul mouth mixed with extreme gore and blood spat, Deadpool continues to add to his resume of kills, and let me say, he administers it with ferocity. We also see another side to Deadpool's character, especially when it comes to his girlfriend Vanessa. In DP1, you believed in their relationship and love for each other. Their chemistry continues to shine more intensely within DP2. Of course, Deadpool still has his sidekicks. Weasel, played by T.G. Miller, Blind Al, played by Leslie Uggams, and Dopinder, played by Karen Sony. Within the movie, Deadpool has given himself the task to protect a young boy of supernatural abilities from the brutal time-traveling mutant. This kid goes by the name of Russell, played by Julian Dennison. But first, just who is this time traveler, and why is he hunting after this kid? His name is Cable, played by Josh Brolin. He is the biological son of the X-Men member Cyclops and Jean Grey's clone. He is from a possible future timeline, having been transported as an infant to the future, where he grew up into a warrior, before returning to the present. In the movie, Cable witnesses the destruction and murder of his wife and child at the hands of a future Russell. He decides to travel back in time and kill Russell. By doing this, he thus alters the timeline and changing the events involving his family. Deadpool realized that for him to achieve his mission, he needs to enlist others for help. Deadpool brings together a team of fellow mutants known as X-Force by running an ad in the newspaper requesting mercenaries for hire. He starts to meet and interview some very interesting prospects. Here are some of the characters. Domino, played by Zazie Beetz. Domino is known for her exceptional marksmanship and hand-to-hand skills. Domino possessed mutant probability-altering powers, in essence, Lady Luck. Bedlam, played by Terry Crews. He originally possessed the mutant ability to create and project a bio-EM field. This has the effects of temporarily disabling any similarly powered technology in the vicinity. He can also utilize his power to scan the environment for other pre-existing energy fields. His abilities can affect the human brain neural chemistry, thus allowing him to project the illusion of pain and confusion into other people. Shatterstar, played by Louis Tan. He is a genetically engineered humanoid mutant. He has superhuman physical attributes and an accelerated healing factor. He has enhanced cognition. He also has the ability to generate shock waves and create teleportation portals through his swords. Zeitgeist, played by Bill Skarsgård. He is a mutant that can spew acid vomit from his mouth and wore a protective mouthpiece in and out of costume. His vomit could burn through 4 inches of steel. He also possessed the enhanced durability. And Peter, played by Rob Delaney. He has no superpowers, no special combat skill. He's just simply a nice guy that decided to go for the interview and join the team. But he's still a badass in the movie. With all the gruesome killing that was presented on the screen, we were still given a little breather from that action with some humor. For example, pushing the envelope between Deadpool and Colossus. There was also an apartment scene where Deadpool must regenerate his limbs in front of the team. In viewing this film, we got to see some wonderful eye candy moments. For example, actual cameo showing X-Men First Class characters. The revealing of Juggernaut with him fighting Colossus, which was awesome. And the end credit scenes involving Wolverine and the Green Lantern script. At this time, I would like to give my condolences to all the movie fans for the following individual that lost her life, Vanessa. But hopefully, with a snap of my finger, she will return in DP3. I really loved DP2, but I still had some issues with the film. So, what did I have a problem with? Well, I have 5 issues. First issue, I wish we could have gotten more of Cable and Domino. Their performance and action sequences were so good I couldn't get enough. I wanted more and more. Second issue, I did not like the performances of Nagasonic Teenage Warhead. She's a major player of X-Men, but she was just mediocre whenever she appeared on the screen. Third issue, I did not like the performance of Yokio. The film presented her as just being a dizzy head. It just does not work for me. Fourth issue, I did not like the performances of Bedlam and Shatterstar. I know that they were not the main character focus of the story, but did they have to make it so obvious? Fifth and final issue, I wish that they could have put all main and secondary characters in a spectacular scene where it showed them all fighting at the same time, like the scene from Avengers 1, where the camera pans over them. That would have been so spectacular. Despite my wishes, I still had a good time watching this movie. I have two questions that need to be asked. 1. Is it just me, or does this movie give new meaning to the Surgeon General advisory, all men should check for prostate cancer? 2. Is it just me, or is this movie trying to tell me something personal? With that said, it's time to give my overall rating score for this movie. Based on my likes and dislikes, I'm going to give Deadpool 2 8 out of 10 stars. So that's my full review of Deadpool 2. If you like my reviews and other content, please subscribe and post your comments below. Till then, see you at the movies.